Solo week one is in the books. Thank you everyone for playing. We had 47 out of the 50 guys play, which is fantastic. Really good participation. Few things. Sim drop. If you don't know what a sim drop is, it's going to come in handy. So look it up on GS Pro, but it is essentially a free, or not a free drop, but a one stroke penalty drop. And you can't drop out of a hazard or anything like that. But if you drive, you're right behind a tree, sometimes it's easier just to take a sim drop and drop it in the middle of the fairway for one stroke penalty. So look that up. Tee boxes. Division 3 and a couple of other guys are playing from the up tee boxes. If you play with someone else, then you need to realize that. And I pointed this out a few times. There's a couple guys that played that obviously are watching my videos, which is fine. Um, but if you are playing and you're curious about this, you need to record your scores properly and you need to load your player properly if you want to play from those proper tees. Um, Post scores. Really good job with most people posting scores. I think I only had like 4 or 5 guys that I had to really hound to post their scores. I will not do that in the future. I'm not. I don't have enough time to go in and see who played and who didn't. It's just easier for me to see when you played on GLS. So if you play around, just post your score to GLS. I really don't think it's that hard. And then divisions. So the handicaps are going to adjust accordingly. I mean, they're just going to adjust especially for the new guys. The first few weeks they could be they could jump around quite a bit. I am going to solidify the divisions probably after week 3 or 4. So wherever you stand after those weeks, that's where you're going to stand. I could change that. Let's just see how things go. But if you do transfer from division to division, you will keep your points that you've already earned. But I think that doing that is just more fair to keep everyone together. So with that being said, let's go into the results. And this is the main screen. And I just want to take you to show you how to look at scores live. So if you are curious where you stand, where you stand in real time, if everything hasn't been closed out, this is where you go. You would just go into schedule, you would go into the round 2, and then you would scroll down to the bottom. And you can see MP Kelly won the championship flight, so congratulations to him. And then if we go into the first flight, the same thing. You can just scroll down to the bottom. And Barkentine Ed won the first flight. Congratulations to Ed. And then the second flight is E. Holmes, the Godfather. Barely squeaked it out against Razzie. And then the third flight is AT Mills. Congratulations to Aaron. And then if you want to take it a step further and you want to see standings, we'll want to go to, we'll go up here and go to results and go to standings. So we're in the standings page. We want to click on net points. And then this is going to be against the field. So you can see here that even though it says championship flight, I've clicked this on, and this means against the field. If you wanted to just see what we looked at, the net flighted points, then this is the championship flight, and then you can toggle between these. With this is points against the field. So it doesn't matter what one of these are on, it's going to show everybody that played. It'll show all the accumulated points. Obviously, it's weighted towards the guys that win, get more points. And then if you want to see playoffs, you're going to click playoffs. Now we're in the playoffs page, and the key here is you've got to scroll all the way down to net. So down at the bottom is net playoff qualifiers. It'll show you who is currently leading the division, and it'll show you the first 4 wild card spots. So those first 4 guys are going to get in no matter what. and then it's next in line here. So hopefully that helps, but you can see that MP Kelly did win against the field this week, so he gets a automatic bid into the Godfather. And I think other than that, we should be pretty much good to go. We have Torrey Pines that's open right now. Just remember about sim drops, tees, poster scores, and those divisions are going to work themselves out. But have a good tournament at Torrey Pines, and we'll see you next week.